First things first, I think Demon Slayer is over.
When Rengoku gets the cable TV, no.
Watch it in the cinema also, to get the experience. Also to give it a bad review. Anyway, everything is just flashback and fight scene. I'm gonna get cancelled for this. Welcome to the first episode of the Unpaid Nerds podcast. I am your host for today, Zheng. I do content creation on the side. I have my own personal Instagram called Encircle. But with me here is my co-founder. We are the founders of
Unpaid Nerds.
That's right. Yeah, we're going to be talking about some controversial stuff, I think.
Yeah.
At least for the first few episodes. To round up our...
Hold on, wait. I haven't introduced myself.
Oh, yeah. But before we get started...
Yes, I'm Greatest J Chan, also a co-founder of Unpaid Nerds. I also do Twitch and content creation on the side as well.
So maybe we just go into a bit of introduction. How did you first get into anime?
Okay, so I got into anime back in the day when Rurouni Kenshin was running on Kids Central.
Samurai X,
Kids
bro.
Central Samurai X, man.
Yeah,
crazy.
In English they call it Samurai X, right?
Yeah, Samurai X.
Kids Central have it?
Yeah, they have it super early in the morning.
Oh,
you can watch it before you go to school. You even have time for breakfast.
Damn.
Yes.
I only remember watching Pokemon, Beyblade.
Pokemon, Beyblade would run on the weekends, right?
Weekends.
Would they run on weekends?
I think they do. No, weekdays don't have.
I can't remember.
Digimon Digimon, Beyblade.
Digimon is definitely the weekends, but Rurouni Kenshin is on a weekday.
Because I know I only got into Rurouni Kenshin maybe secondary school. But I watch it on AXN, not on Kids Central.
Damn, AXN.
Yeah.
Bro, he's rich. He's rich.
Oh shit, call out, bro.
Cable TV, no way.
Back in the days, man, ain't got no Netflix
smokes.
or Crunchyroll or anything like that.
Those are good days, man.
Yeah, those are good days.
Yeah.
You know, recently there has been a surge of anime movies out in the cinema.
So many. I believe anime is saving the cinema industry.
Oh, okay.
I
Because
believe
of
they are on the way to saving the cinema industry.
or Demon Slayer lah. I mean, that's the one you're talking about.
Look, if you look into the past, right? When there's anime movies in the cinema, besides Ghibli.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Besides Ghibli,
Fair.
if there's anime movies in the cinema, it will go under the radar. But right now, it is on the radar.
True,
It is
very
not.
true.
It is
very
not
true.
super hype, oh, the next superhero movie is coming out. Everybody's looking forward to it. But it is on the radar, and it's slowly climbing up the hype ladder. You know.
Okay, so what is the latest anime movie that you recently watched?
I recently watched Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay, now that's a good one because isn't it just a repeat? Yeah, it's a repeat of the entire
Season.
Yeah, on Netflix.
Yeah, it's a repeat on the season where they actually Gojo falls asleep and then remembers the past.
Which is the holiday arc, right?
Was it a holiday arc?
I can't remember what the arc was, but the one they went to protect the schoolgirl and then blah,
yes.
happens.
Okay, no spoilers, but yeah.
Bro, you spoilers by now, it's your fault, man.
It's your fault.
Yeah,
it's your
not our
fault.
issue. Yeah. Before we continue on to the episode, this space is brought to you by SimplyStorage. SimplyStorage is a storage hub located at Mata MRT station where you can store all your anime figurines and collectibles. Even if you want to hang out, make a space here to display your toys, that's also possible. DM us for more information. Spaces here are limited. Let's continue to the episode.
Yeah, it's based on that arc, and the movie was a very fast-paced version of that arc. So I think that arc deserves a little bit of space to breathe because there's a lot of emotions involved in that arc.
Yeah, actually that was I think it's one of my favorite arcs to be fair. When you say fast-paced, you mean there are changes?
If you compare it to the episodes, right?
Yeah.
The episodes actually give you time to think about okay, what this person is going through, what this character is going through, because this is a growing up phase of both Gojo and what's his name? Geto.
Yes.
Yes, so this is their growing up phase.
Yes.
And when you're growing up, there's a lot of emotions that you're going through, a lot of changes that you're going through.
Man.
And each character has a lot of changes. And when you watch it episodically, right, you get time to process okay, this is what this person is thinking at this point of time. But when you watch it in the cinema, it's boom, the next scene.
Yeah, so I have a hot take about this kind of anime movies. They are good in cinema lah. I mean I like it, but they're just rehashing and then it's just it's just a rebrand and reusing content.
I think they have some extra scenes, but then I don't.
Is it really a movie?
I don't know.
Which brings me to my next topic, bro. Demon Slayer,
Demon Slayer.
So that's my last film that I last watched, Demon Slayer.
Okay,
first things first, I think Demon Slayer is overrated.
Damn.
What do you think? Say it, man. Say it, man.
Demon Slayer, man. I think it's like rice. When you're eating a dish, right? The rice don't stand out. But the dishes that complement the rice stand out. But you still need the rice.
That's a very interesting analogy, bro. Bro. So you're saying the dishes on the side is like the animation and all that.
I would say like the dishes on the side are like other animes. Like, oh, you are looking forward to it.
Oh, okay.
But you need to accompany it with rice. And then rice is like, you eat it with almost every dish as an Asian, right?
Okay lah, I get what you mean.
Know what I mean? You still watch it?
Yeah, I will still watch it, exactly. That's why I watch it in the cinema also, to get the experience. Also to give it a bad review. Like I watched the first Mugen Train. Okay, it was a good movie, right? I think it was great lah. Like the pacing, everything was great. But then when I went to Netflix, it's just the whole same first 4 episodes. Then I'm like, what? I just watched this in the cinema. Then I'm just, what am I missing? So I thought I was confused at first lah. And then the latest one that they came out, I feel like they are trying to milk the cinema because they know it's gonna turn out good. They know it's gonna be one of the biggest hit because everyone loves Demon Slayer, right? So they just made it into a movie. But in my opinion, I feel like the pacing, the story writing just doesn't fit to be like a 2-hour movie. It feels like it should be an anime season, which I think, right, they are going to do it and they're just hiding, or not hiding now, maybe just masking it that it's a movie. But actually, it's already made into an anime already. But then they just put like the
movies first.
Correct, yeah. Like they just squeeze the 8 episodes together and then they just push out the movie. Then they will push it on Netflix later. Although the rumors say like maybe it won't come out on Netflix. But I'm going to say like it's definitely going to come out on Netflix.
Okay, but specifically Mugen Train, right?
Okay, both.
Mugen Train and Infinity Castle.
Comparing Mugen Train to Infinity Castle, I think Mugen Train's pacing and writing a lot more better.
Yes.
Because it's very, I wouldn't say short, but just writing everything, it fits into a movie lah. It fits in a movie. But Infinity Castle, there's just so many things going on, right? It feels like it should have been broken down into like 4 episodes. This fight scene, then like 5 episodes, the flashback and fight scene. Anyway, everything is just flashback and fight scene in Demon Slayer, which is why I think it's overrated.
Okay, I would split Infinity Castle and Mugen Train to 2 separate things.
Right.
Because I feel like Mugen Train really hit very well with like the entire cinematic and the whole like animation. And when Rengoku, okay, if you haven't watched this, is your fault.
It's your fault, man.
When Rengoku gets the donut, right? And Rengoku gets the donut, right? You feel it. And people actually crying in the cinema.
Actually, yeah, I agree.
And I think that's very important when it comes to a good cinematic take. A good film.
Yeah.
A good film. Because like a good film actually should hit you in the emotions. Whether you get excited, you get riled up, like, you know, this trailer is good, or you cry, or you get whatever emotion, right? I think that's the mark of a good film.
Yeah, I feel like I was more emotionally like affected when he got the donut compared to the Infinity Castle where somebody else got another kind of donut.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, okay, sure. It didn't just hit as hard. Then afterwards, everybody just forgot about it because there's another fight scene like just coming straight away. And then like, oh shit, now I need to look forward to this fight scene. There's no time to process whatever happened before that. And then, yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's just too weird as a movie, lah, in my opinion.
I felt like Infinity Castle was a bit, the pacing was a bit weird. Yeah, like what you say, you didn't have time to process, you move on to the next thing and the next thing.
Which was my gripe, lah. I feel like it was meant to be like anime really. Like, they just squeezed it into a movie. I feel like when you watch the anime, it's going to be like, maybe 2 seasons or something, like 8 episodes, these are, then they add other 8, right? Because there's so many flashbacks.
Yeah, maybe you give like some of the characters a bit more time to flourish.
Yeah. Because like with the flashback, it's really meant for an anime, man. Like one episode you watch, then they do the flashback. Or then to be continued to the next episode. Then you're I need to watch the next episode. Then episode 2 is the full flashback. Then episode 3 is the actual fight. Then episode 4 is like the part 2 of the fight. Then 5 is like the conclusion.
Then you can feel the pacing. And
then there's like 1 season, on like half a season lah. Then the next part is like the other fight, then the other flashback, blah blah blah. Yeah.
I felt like maybe like okay, so like comparatively from Mugen Train and Infinity Castle, right? I think Mugen Train gives the character the time to like cry and really mourn. That is one of the biggest things. Like if you go to Infinity Castle, they like cry for like a good 2 minutes and just, or maybe 2 minutes is too long. Maybe they cry for a little bit and then they move on so fast. You didn't even have time to like think, this is what the character is feeling. You know?
Yeah.
That last scene in Mugen Train
Oh,
They were
that hit,
screaming and crying.
Yeah, that hit. The last scene really hit.
Yeah, that voice acting is insane. And
I mean, the animation is really solid in both movies, but I feel like at the same time, the fans are just overhyping the animation over the writing. That's my opinion. It's like solo leveling, man. Like, you guys just love solo leveling. I love solo leveling, but it's not the best anime of the year. Like, come on.
the other one was Sword Art Online. They had this one saber fight scene.
Like,
and then
solid anime.
solid
animation.
Solid animation. Then after that, it was like a couple episodes of like no fight scene.
Topic, yeah. Another hot take, man. Like, Demon Slayer just reuses the same plot line every time. The fight, before the fight, the flashback, then they show you the backstory. Even the demon has the backstory. Then they make you feel empathy for the demon, blah blah blah. Or then he kills the demon, then he feels sorry for the demon, and have sort of like a happy ending. Then it moves on to the next bad guy. It's the same shit. Then repeat. And then we've seen that in Infinity Castle, literally the same thing.
Yeah.
Which the big bad guy has the same backstory, blah blah blah. I bet the next few also probably has some backstory. Like,
I think that's what Demon Slayer is about, right? Yes, the sword fighting is cool.
yeah.
Yes, the techniques they use are like interesting to watch. But at the end of the day, if you do look at the core message, I would think that the core message is that no matter if that person is a bad person or that person is a good person, they both have reasons for what they are doing.
Yeah.
And that's why there's so much flashback and stuff like that.
Yeah. Do you think if Demon Slayer had a very average animation, would it still hit the same? You think it will still have such a huge popularity?
I think animation plays a big role in terms of marketing. Getting the anime out there in the first place.
That's true.
Whether the animation does make the film better or it does make the anime better, episodic anime better, I think that's a different story that maybe we can talk about later. I don't know.
Yeah.
But definitely animation, right, is something that sells. Like, for example, when there was a period when MAPPA was doing a couple of animes, we're talking about Chainsaw Man and stuff.
Attack on Titan,
JJK, there was that season, right?
where they were just struggling.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan, bro. That animation hit hard when
Yeah.
it was like 2 frames per second. No, I'm just kidding. But like, yeah.
But like, I feel like that was part of the marketing, Like, they took out the very cool animation and then they put it in the trailers and then they say MAPPA or something.
Yeah.
Then like, okay, this animation is going to be good. Let's go watch it. Then you watch it for the story.
Yeah.
Perhaps there's some people. I think in terms of marketing, animation plays a very big role.
Because during the episode, like Attack on Titan, the animation was really quite bad. I think they really spread themselves too thin also. Which sort of like just nice moves on to like what we kind of want to talk about things like whether like anime studios are, spreading themselves too thin, because we all know like they are struggling to animate stuff also. And the whole animator crunch in Japan, like burnout, low pay expectation. Maybe the movie is a good way for them to like sort of like solve this issue, because they can earn a lot more by making these movies. And then people support, because technically if they're gonna put the shows on, like, I don't know how the money pays out works lah, but I'm assuming obviously money from the movies is gonna make a lot more than just like Netflix, because they just pay the license then they're done. Yeah. Are studios milking us, or is it, when they come out with these movies, or it's actually just justifiable because like they are not able to survive purely on merch and whatnot?
I feel like when they do a movie, there must be a good adaptation of the series. Right? We're talking about the adaptation side, and there are also movies that are not adaptation, I would think. So the adaptation side, let's say, we compare Mugen Train and Infinity Castle again.
Yeah.
Mugen Train did very well.
Yeah.
Infinity Castle was like...
In terms of like the story lah.
The story, the pacing and stuff.
But it's like, it broke world record, man, like Infinity Castle.
Infinity lah. I don't know, man, but for my personal opinion, I think Mugen Train hit harder.
Yeah, I think Mugen Train
hit harder, so much harder.
It's just, I feel like it's just hype. It's like Infinity Castle is just, like you said, it's marketing, it's a lot of hype.
Could be.
And then it's like the last up.
And it could be that the Mugen Train period, probably Demon Slayer was not that big yet. As the seasons went by, perhaps it grew bigger and bigger and bigger. When it hit Infinity Castle, the people who read the manga were ready to watch it,
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest, baddest arc.
Yeah.
Entire thing. So, in terms of adaptation-wise, I don't mind being milked if, let's say, the adaptation was good. Okay. If let's say the adaptation is bad, I really feel like,
But you won't know until you watch the movie.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So in the future, we hope that, like, things improve. And then when they do adaptations of the episodes, it feels different, and it feels like this is what I remember from the episodes, and this is a good adaptation, and I enjoyed this version of it. You know?
Yeah. So technically, we are okay with being basically paying to watch the anime in cinema.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm fine with that.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense because when Attack on Titan the final arc came out in the movies, I also went to watch because I loved it and
you want to watch it in IMAX?
Yeah, and I want to watch it in maybe not IMAX lah, doesn't have to be IMAX, but I want to watch it in the cinema to have the feel,
the sound,
the people crying and all together. Yeah,
people cheering.
Yeah. I get that lah. So like, it's also a good thing that they are doing this, and then we can keep the anime culture alive lah, to a certain extent.
I would think so also. And I think that when you put it in the public cinemas, people will question what is this? You know, what are these people watching? You know?
Yeah. I'm just like sometimes a bit annoyed when there's a certain anime that comes out that I don't really watch lah, or I don't watch the anime in general, and then I went to watch it expecting it to be something new, then it's actually just a rehash of the anime. Then when I go back to watch the anime, then it's the same thing.
I watched this before.
Yeah. Or vice versa. Like I watched one season of this thing, and then they come out with a movie. I thought it's like a continuation of the movie, but then actually it's just like Attack on Titan. Then I'm like, oh, it's just another like I wasn't prepared for that lah. So I don't know. Maybe sometimes the marketing can. I guess it's just a Google search lah. Maybe I should have do more homework before I went to watch.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I think there's another movie that Gundam Seed Freedom. I think that one's a very very different one. It's not based on any series. I think maybe I don't know if there's any manga or any light novel on it. But as a Gundam fan, when I went to watch it, it was a very different feeling, and the storyline is very simple. I would say very straightforward, but they give a lot of nuggets in there to tell you that, guys, the fans, I know what you love, so I'm putting it in.
Right.
You know, like for example, the pilot Kira Yamato doesn't die when his entire Gundam is trashed.
Right. So it's like nods to the old anime.
Nods to the old anime and nods to the fans and say this anime is for you.
I see. And so it's a completely
different approach.
Like standalone anime.
Correct.
Like nothing linked back,
there's no series on that.
Okay. That's pretty cool, man. I think that's something I will watch also. Yeah, if like they come out with.
Imagine Slam Dunk comes back.
Yeah.
And then
actually the new Slam Dunk is like of like a different. Yeah. It's actually like a whole different thing. Yeah.
Okay.
As in focus on the story of the other. I can't remember.
Is that continuation?
It's like it happens at the same. Like the last match of their competition or something like that. But the perspective is focused on another character, not the main character.
That's interesting. That's an interesting thing.
So actually, Slam was pretty good. Last time 2, was it called Slam? I can't remember, But I watched that one. Animation was like a bit weird, but I liked it. It's like the piracy culture also, and then a lot of people watch this like animes without on the licensed streaming platform. So sometimes movie maybe is a good thing that Demon Slayer has received such success for the anime culture also. Yeah, I mean hopefully like the other movies will also receive such a good review or like success lah. I think the recent one that's coming out is Chainsaw Man.
Ooh, Chainsaw Man is already out in Japan. So sick,
I think Singapore is also out.
Out already?
Yes, if I'm not wrong. By the time this episode comes out, it's already out lah. If I'm not wrong, because like the Chainsaw Man is like it's just like the Mugen Train kind of placement. Because
the series is not out yet.
Yes, correct. But the movie comes out with the new arc, and then the series I believe will come out later on Netflix.
Right.
Even though it's also not unannounced, but they will definitely put it on Netflix or something. Yeah, and this Chainsaw Man arc is quite interesting also. Might be exciting lah.
Yeah, this Chainsaw Man arc is good.
Yeah, hopefully it will receive same reception as Demon Slayer. I just feel like Demon Slayer is overshadowing everything that it's just annoying me a little bit. Yeah. Like everyone
there are better stuff out there, guys.
Yeah, every story out there is just like, oh, I watched Demon Slayer, it's so good, it's the best anime out there. Like,
and you're just down there like,
it's just noise to me, bro. It is not the best anime. Hot take number 2, bro. It's not the best. Same as Solo Leveling. It's great, but it's not anime of the year, man.
It's not gonna reach the top, no.
Yeah, am I gonna get cancelled for this? I don't know.
Cancellation? I don't know.
Oh shit, bro.
Too late.
Yeah. So I mean, eventually at the end of the day, we as fans get to decide whether we want to be milked or not, lah. Like you said. Definitely. And I think that's the best thing. The best thing that can ever happen, lah. Because we still get to choose whether we want to watch these movies, whether we want to support them, and it's ultimately up to you, right? So, yeah, with that kind of decision, I think we should still support as much as we can, lah.
I would think
for
so.
this,
I think I definitely will pay to go and watch an anime movie. It's an experience. It's a different experience when you're watching with a whole bunch of people who enjoys anime as well. You know what I mean?
And I know that there are some people who was hating on like Attack on Titan because they call it like part 2, making like part 3 of like final season.
I mean, they did that.
Yeah, they did that.
That
I think it was just a mistake on the naming. But ultimately, like, I mean, the show is good. You'll still watch it in an anime, no matter. I mean, watch it in the cinemas. It does come out as a movie. Yeah, so what is the next anime you're going to catch up on, or what are you watching right now?
I definitely want to go and catch the Chainsaw Man movie.
I think we should go catch it.
Yeah, the Chainsaw Man movie. Anime wise, I'm watching Gachia Kuta. Is that how it's called?
Yeah, I think so. Gachia Kuta.
So good, man.
Yeah, I watched a few episodes. Very interesting animation. I think never mind. That's another hot take for another day.
No.
But it's quite good. I think it's quite interesting. And yeah, Chainsaw Man, I think we should all go catch it to see how it levels up the entire Chainsaw Man story.
I would love to see everybody, go all the like I don't know what you call them but all the animes going to the cinemas and like making it better as they go.
Yeah, I would love to have like to be able to watch animes in the cinema like every other month or every other week.
Yeah, like
that would be super exciting.
It's a new fresh feel.
Yeah. Even though I say I don't really like not enjoy, but like Demon Slayer Infinity Castle might not be a movie, but I feel like it's still a good thing, and I'll still catch it anyways lah, just to experience it and then to watch it in the cinema is a whole different thing also. The pacing is a bit bad, but yeah, I will hope maybe there in the future there will be more sort of like these kind of like animations out in the cinema so that we can all enjoy like 4K or like IMAX.
Yeah. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Would you rather watch the movie in the cinemas or wait for it to come out on subscription services?
Wow. Like if it's something that I do enjoy, like Attack on Titan, I will definitely catch it in the cinemas.
Okay.
Like Chainsaw Man, I think I would also give it a shot. But I know I will be wasting money because like it's gonna come out in Netflix lah. But I guess when it comes out, then I'm not gonna watch it on Netflix anymore. It's just like I need to know where the episode ends off. That's why I'm kind of annoyed at that kind of thing. Like, then I need to figure out, it ends off at episode 4, and then I need to continue at episode 6. And sometimes it's a bit annoying. Maybe I missed out. Maybe there's a few minutes that the movie have, or like the Netflix have, the movie don't have. This kind of thing. Then you're like, wow. Then I need to watch from the start to make sure like I watch it to enjoy the whole arc fully. So that's the kind of thing that I'm annoyed with. But other than that, I think I would give it a shot.
I would definitely watch it in the cinemas because the feel of a cinema is different. The sound system is different.
Yeah, it's definitely better
from your headphones. Yeah, and like the screen is so big, and you're watching it with a bunch of people who like enjoy it. Maybe you can hear like even in like a small audible gasp of what is happening or like crying or whatever. I feel like that adds to the whole cinema experience.
Right.
When you're watching at home alone, you're probably eating potato chips and
yourself
and having a drink.
Yeah, that's true. Lonely weekend night watching anime. Just like any other day.
Yeah, and when it ends, you're just like, okay, time to wash the dishes or something.
At least I'm watching in a cinema with a bunch of other fellow weeps guys. So that makes sense. I was wondering why My Hero Academia don't have movie. But I thought they will do like they had like 2 movies in the past, which is completely different arc. But I thought maybe like the last arc they will do it in a movie, but I guess not. With that, I guess this is the end of our first episode. And if you guys have like any topics or questions you guys want us to talk about, to debate, or give hot takes, or just give shitty, pointless opinions, let us know in the comment section below. And please, if you've watched this far, thanks a lot. And support our new podcast. We're going to be talking a lot more about like hot takes in the region, Singapore. We'll be going to talk about like anime, comics,
and things that we really care about.
Yeah, toys, conventions, events, and traveling to Japan and all that cool stuff. And hopefully we'll also be able to invite some exciting guests along the show.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And with that, this is the end of the episode. Thanks guys. We will see you in the next episode.
Bye.